Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning, Bettina. I see you are early. That's all right. I'm starting a bit early. What is the time? 8:23. Let me know when you can hear me, lovely. What a week. What a week it's been. Oh, sorry. Let me just get some cards ready. Hello, Gaze. Hello, Teresa. Oh, thank you. You can hear me. Thank you. That's great. Janaika, hello. Passage. A difficult road this week for a lot of people. Life is a journey. Oof. Get a bit more light on those cards. How is everybody this morning? Oh, hello, Bettina. Thank you. You were waiting here before anybody else. And thank you to all the new people and all the existing old people. I don't want to call you old, but stability. And look at that. It's interesting. Life's a journey. Stability. It has not felt like a very stable week, has it? Oh. How are you all feeling? Where are you from? What are you doing today? Today I've got to do tax. That's not. I'm not happy about that, but anyway. Purity. People with love and pure intentions will feel stability. I'm not sure. There we go. Love. Interesting. Love and purity lead to enlightenment. Acceptance. Acceptance of what? Acceptance of the things we cannot change, and the courage to change those things that we can. Good morning, Janet. Hello, hello. Sydney, hello. Yes, Sydney, I agree. Sending prayers and love for Charlie's family. It's been a it's been a difficult week, I think, and it's beyond my comprehension that somebody just talking and wanting to open a dialogue can be the victim of a violent death, and then the reply. I mean, whether you love him or hate him, nobody deserves to be gunned down for speaking. And I did that reading from my guides about Charlie Kirk and what's next, and I got a very positive message that dialogue's going to be opened. A lot of people's eyes are going to be opened, and there's going to be more dialogue rather than violence. And of course, the political rhetoric is the thing that causes you got violent words and then they end up in violent deeds. But I had some really nasty comments on that, and it just, personal vindictive attacks on the man. The man is dead, Love him or hate him, and I'm not making any comment either way, nobody deserves to be gunned down. And yeah, if you think somebody commenting that is unacceptable, if you think me saying that is unacceptable, to kill anybody in that manner, I think you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. And it was not the majority of the people on this channel, of course. Most people here are lovely. And I like to think that people on this channel would be appalled no matter who was the victim of that violence. Anyway, yeah. I just feel like there's been a seismic shift, Sometimes there's an event in history where it changes perspective and people's ideas change. I think this is This is one of those touchstone events. Oh, Sydney saying, I hope my wrist is feeling better. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to go for today. I need to rest my wrist. It's still very sore. So there you go. Hello, Anne Tully, Lottie Mae Frank. How are you? How are you? A lot of people here from England. Isn't it sad that you're not supposed to fly your flag anymore in certain areas? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Just a Jen, hello, hello. Janeka. Yeah, been a terrible week with Charlie Kirk and others that have been killed. Yes, there was that young girl on the New York subway, and I sometimes listen to the Daniel Boland channel. He started off commenting about Meghan and Harry, and then he's moved into more more mainstream things, and he's usually really funny. But I just watched a video of his on his reaction of what happened with Charlie Kirk, and the poor man was really moved to tears. Bettina, can you please ask Spirit, am I doing all I can to support my terminally ill brother? He is very difficult and we have family issues. Absolutely. Sorry to hear, Bettina, about the difficult situation you're going through. Let's just get some general. And sometimes when people are ill, they might react in ways that they wouldn't otherwise react. So it's more to do with the illness than to do with you or what you're doing. And look at that. Take courage. Be courageous. And for me, this card, see how the moving towards the light? This is your brother's soul moving towards the light. And I'm getting, you need to be courageous in these end days for him, but also he is taking courage from you, even though it doesn't seem like it, even though the family troubles are difficult. And look at these butterflies. These butterflies are about transformation. I'm getting very strong energy there, that you are doing all you can and what you should. Look at that, healing. His body might not heal, but the way that you support him through these end days will bring healing to the family and bring healing to yourself. And even mental and emotional healing to him as well. Knowledge. Be secure in the knowledge that you are doing all you can. Make sure you look after yourself. Give yourself time to be renewed. Have patience. Have patience for yourself and with your brother and with the other family members. Oh, and look at that on the bottom of the deck. Family. Transcending. It's a process. It's a difficult process. People are growing through it, and look at that gratitude. Although he's difficult, and look at that, that's ascending up into heaven. When he passes through, he will, in hindsight, be very grateful to you. He will be very grateful to you. This is almost like the spirit leaving the body. It's only then will he realize how amazing you've been to him. I'll just pull from another deck. So sorry you're going through this, Bettina. And look at that. Truth. Truth will set you free. The truth is, and remember this knowledge card, the truth is you're doing what you're doing out of love, and you are doing all you can. And it's difficult because it is a chaotic situation. It is a chaotic situation. And look at that, patience again. So that's a repeated card, patience, and there was patience. Be patient with him. He is going through a difficult journey, and once it's really only once it's over that he will realize how amazing you've been and how much gratitude he will have in the world beyond. So you might not see any gratitude or any indication of gratitude from him, but you are walking in the way that is correct. You're doing what you can. You're supporting him in every way that you can, and it's a journey he needs to go through. So you can't take the difficult journey from him. All you can do is walk beside him. So I hope that that resonates, Bettina. Thank you for being here and for asking the question. Oh dear, my thing has jumped. Sydney Observer. Let's check in with Fergus, your soulmate dog, who would be 22 today. Oh, happy birthday, Fergus. Let's see. Fergus. Oh, happy Poppet. He is so happy and so loved, and he knows that he's still so loved. And let me see if I can zoom out a little. And look at that, the heart over the heart. He feels the same way about you. I can let go of my mistakes. He's sorry for any of the time when he wasn't the best dog in the world. Oh, look at that. I am grateful and I am blessed. And there we go. The moon. Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and missing me tonight. Tonight, when you have a look at the moon, think of him, maybe have a drink, have a laugh. He's thinking of you as much as you're thinking of him. Ha ha ha. Fergus, he's going to be at the pearly gates when it's your time to go. He'll be there waiting for you. He's preparing the way. And look at that. I am flowing with the seasons. He said he had his season with you, and he's so grateful for that. Last card. Let it go. Try and let go of the pain of his passing, and just remember that he still misses you, and he still loves you, and he still feels your love. Yeah. And I'm just also getting that song, the Vera Lynn song about we will meet again. Somewhere, somehow. I don't know that song very well, but I'm just getting that very strongly. Yeah. And listen for the lyrics of songs, because he's sending you messages in the lyrics of songs. So go and listen to that Vera Lynn song. You know that one I'm talking about? Somebody helped me out with the words. When the people went to war, and it said something about, don't know, we will meet again somehow, someday, something. I can't remember, but I'm just, yeah. I'm getting also that you've spent lifetimes together, so it's not the end. Yeah, he's so sweet. He just wants to encourage you. Just a Jen. I'm so sad this week. Poor Irina and Charlie, so senseless. Yeah. I know what you mean, Just a Jen. I'm feeling a little out of sorts, I must say. I am feeling a little out of sorts. Let's just pull a couple of these universe cards for Charlie and Irina and anybody who was senselessly taken from us. You know, life can be hard sometimes, and it just, these senseless acts. And that's what the Daniel Boland's show, when Daniel was saying, you know, he lives in Spain, and in the last 10 years in a city of 300,000 where he lives, there have been 8 murders. And mainly that's been, you know, somebody owed a drug debt or some kind of a domestic situation. It's almost unheard of for a stranger on stranger murder. Power. Just remember, there's power of love, and love transcends boundaries. Compassion. We need to be compassionate to ourselves and to others. And again, limitless love. Love is limitless. We have to be stronger when the world goes crazy, is all I know. Richa, hello. Thank you for being here. Your future husband's profession. I'm not sure that the cards can tell us that, but we'll give it a go. Vows in the upside down, so that looks like something that's a little bit flexible, a little bit easygoing, not sure. Bond. I'm getting almost that his profession is irrelevant. It's the bond between the two of you that is the most important thing. And the most important thing is love. Yeah, so I'm getting almost that. That's the... It's irrelevant. The person who you make a soul connection with and with whom you have true love, the card's not really going to reveal it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. It's more important as to who they are and what your relationship is like with them. And the most important thing between you will be love. And then very shortly after that, the second thing is communication. Letting each other know how much you care and what it is that you want from life and what you don't want from your relationship. I hope that helps you, Richa. And if I do a reading for you, please go ahead and give me some... let me know if anything I've said has resonated with you, because that helps my energy. So, just a Jen, love will win. I'm confident of that, but it's so hard to see all through the divisive hatred online today. I agree, just a Jen, and I'm wondering if that hatred's always been there and it's just been exposed now, because I was horrified. You know, people saying, oh, do Trump next, do J.K. Rowling next. Good grief. Do people really think that? It's just sickening. So, hello, Sir, how are you? Yeah, I've also I've opened up a couple of paid readings as well. So, Janet Howe, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Oh yes, and it's almost like he knows that, Sydney. He knows that you'll meet in heaven, but it's more the don't know when part there. Sydney Observer, thank you, Rainbow. He chose me as a puppy and I adored him. Very grateful for the message. Oh, thank you. Leith, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. But, darling, we will meet again. Exactly, exactly. Oh, Bettina, thank you, everybody, for reminding me of the lyrics. You're so wonderful. We'll meet again some sunny day. Exactly, exactly. Alrighty, let's me go through some more questions. Lottie Mae Frank, so much hate towards him coming on social media. It's awful. His poor family are grieving. Yeah, and I just... What happened to basic human decency and respect? I don't understand it. But I suppose in a way, I blame people who are... They show no respect. So high-profile individuals who show no respect and who incite people. And I don't know if they really mean to do it. But, yeah. You can't be going around calling people fascists and Nazis and all of that kind of thing and then expect no response in the physical world. I mean... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's beyond me. It is beyond me. Praying for Erica and the children. Exactly. Thank you, Janet. Hello, Michelle Eccles. Mariana, hello. How are you? Gaze, hello. My question is in regard to my children and their well-being after separation with my husband. Any guidance from my ancestors? Let's have a look, guys. It's my little Angel and Ancestors deck. I haven't used this one much, so. Sorry to hear about your separation. Let's see. Gaze. Oh, Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Interesting. Trust your talents in changing times. So that's very much about trusting your instinct. Sage, be devoted and committed. So it's important for you to be able to spend time with the children individually and to open the dialogue. Obviously not to badmouth their other parent, but to listen to any concerns. And it's going to be a difficult adjustment, as it always is for children. But they're, I'm getting that they really are robust. Look at that she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. I'm getting more so there about speaking up, about the communication, about show what a strong woman you are, and the children will be fine. And look at that peacekeeper. It's very, very important. That's what I was saying before about making sure that you're not bad mouthing the other parent, and don't let your children bad mouth them either if they've got a problem with the other parent. Not that you need to get involved in it, but just advise them to keep the communication open. See, this is very much a communication kind of card. Wise one. Trust your instincts. Pray. You will know what to do, and it doesn't matter if you make mistakes, because we all make mistakes. The fact that you even asking the question means that you're 90% there. So it's just be mum, and they will be fine. They will be stable. It'll take them a little time to adjust, but they will be fine. Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. So again, just making sure they know you love them. Invite them to talk to you if they need to. Have somebody else in the family they can talk to, maybe another adult. And you be you, and they will be fine. They will be fine. They know that you love them. That's the beginning of something new, and this is them being still important in your life. And look at that. I am enough. As with any of these things, just letting them know that it's not their fault, that both parents still love them, and they will be fine. They will be fine. You will build a new normal with them and for them. Let's just try one of these cards. Healing. Look at that. They will be fine. They will be fine. There's you, the mama bear, with a child. Truth is, you love them. Truth is, refuge, be their soft place to fall. You can't always take away the pain, but you can always be a soft place for them to fall. You can always be someone who can comfort them. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, have courage, have patience. In the time of uncertainty, you might need to be a little bit flexible with them. You might need to give them a little bit of grace while they settle into the new normal. Try and focus on playfulness, fun, love, things that are not too serious. Give off the energy of enjoying your life, of being a strong, confident person. Let them know that you are their soft place to fall, their retreat, the place where it's safe. It's important to lead by example. This is not denigrating the other person. This is focusing on building a good life for yourself, and they will follow your example. So very, very beautiful, strong energy here. Even when you're feeling uncertain, the truth is within you, and the truth is that you are an excellent parent, and that you will lead by example. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay. Peacekeeper. So, and it's important to, if there's any other issues in the wider family, Peacekeeper is an important role for you. That's in the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Wow, so beautiful. Oh, I got a sore back. Bettina, it resonates. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Good morning, Margaret. Aroha, hello, 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 Sky. Okay, I'm going to go through the messages, the questions. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome. I read the questions in the order that they are asked, and if you do a super chat, then I will do yours first. Otherwise, just let me get through the questions. Sydney Observer, I agree. Any loss of life in such a way is shameful. So much darkness at the moment. Maybe his death will turn on the light. I do think it will. I feel a, as they say in Star Wars, a shift in the Force. It will bring people together. Not the most radical people, but it will bring it together. Yeah, just a Jen. So saddened by the people spewing hatred. You would think something like this would make them stop in their tracks, but no. They just, are they mentally ill? Are they crazy? I don't know. Janeka, will you be able to see if my life will be in a positive direction soon? All right, Janeka, sending you love and prayers. And just remember, to everybody, as I do my readings, I'm always sending out healing energy. I'm sending love. I'm sending prayers. So, and I know a lot of my viewers have been healed while just listening to my my videos. So there's that for what it's worth. Janeka, sanctuary. It's very important for you to look after yourself. Look at that. Will my life turn into a positive direction? Success. Wow. Some changes are happening, but they're going to be successful, positive changes. Power. This is a very much, the person in the card is sleeping, and there's a power of a dragon watching over you and protecting you. So again, sanctuary, look after yourself. Renew your energy. Give yourself some grace. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Be flexible in difficult times and uncertain times. It's more like a go with the flow kind of card. Let's see what else. So I'm getting this a very, very positive activation. That's the best card for answering your question. It's a card of growth. Just when this, how the seed has to, it germinates, and then it starts to push through the soil, and then it just pushes through the soil, and as it pushes through the soil, the sun shines on it, and the leaves go green, and then it starts to grow and blossom. So yeah, that's very much a success after a difficult time, success after a dark time. Nurture, again, look after yourself. I'm getting very much, you might be run ragged, you might be doing too much. Very important for you to look after yourself. Just relax. Look after yourself. Okay, Janeka, I'm getting a lot of, and even autumn, that's like a hibernation card. freedom. Give yourself permission to do something fun. Give yourself permission to do something nice for yourself. And autumn, and that's like the hibernation card. And look at that. There's the spring card. That's when things grow and you'll never believe what's on the bottom of the deck and blossom. So yes, good things are in store. And I'm getting very quick energy with this. But it's really important for you to slow down, catch your breath, look after yourself, be kind to yourself. Even if you're busy, if you've got difficult things going on, it's really important just to slow down a bit. And I know many of us don't have tons of time that we can devote to ourselves and self-care, but, you know, a 5-minute walk or a 2-minute meditation. And anybody who's interested in doing quick meditation, there's Suzanne Giesman has a meditation that you can just search on YouTube. It's called Sip of the Divine, S-I-P. That's sit in peace. So if you search for Sip of the Divine, she shows you how to meditate in 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes a day. Janeka, I very strongly believe that will transform you, your health, your life. And you don't even have to do it every day, but let's face it, we can all take 2 minutes in the day. And you're worth it. And not only just Janeka, but to everybody watching. If you're feeling exhausted, defeated, tired, a lot of us are feeling out of sorts, frustrated, concerned, I really recommend that. Sip of the Divine. Good morning, Munchie. Hello, hello. Okay. Janet, our flags are being taken down while every other flag is okay. And I don't understand it. I don't understand. The world has gone upside down. The flag used to be such a point of pride. Teresa, when did the practice of don't speak ill of the dead stop? World needs better manners brought back. Yeah, I understand. I know what you're saying. Teresa, it just common decency, and yeah, there's the standard little old manners that your grandmother taught you. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry, now my chat jumped. Yeah, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and don't act in violence, you know. Keep your hands off each other. It's just okay. Mariana, can you get a message from your dad in heaven? Absolutely, Mariana. Whew. And as I say that, I'm just getting very strong fatherly energy around me. I believe my father is with me, and I believe your father is with me as well. So, wow, that's beautiful. Oh, prosperity, your dad wants you to know. He wants you to have fun, have joy. He is opening doors for you to have prosperity. And look at that, family. He's so proud to have you as part of his family, and he's always watching over you. Ooh, growth. Good things are to come in your life. Playfulness. It's important for you to remember to have times where you just have fun. Do something just for the sake of having fun. So for many years, for myself, I didn't have a hobby. I didn't know really what I enjoyed doing. My whole life was looking after my disabled children and, and doing work. And then I discovered cards, and I just found that I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people with the cards. I discovered I enjoy singing. I've joined a choir. I discovered that I enjoy painting, although it's I'm not very good at it. I enjoy doing it. So this playfulness card is find something that you really enjoy doing and maybe try out a few new things. Last week I started learning the ukulele, which was an unexpected turn for me, and it's just fun. Try and do something fun. Activation and the growth card go together. That's again about sprouting, blossoming. Oh, vitality. This is a card of good health. A card of again like the prosperity card, a good future. He's watching over you and protecting you. Oh. You're the bright and shining star in his life. He really is watching over you. Oh, and there's that card again. There's somewhere out there. Someone's thinking of me. Beneath the pale moonlight. When you look up at the moon and the stars at night, remember just how much he loves you. And this to me is the family card. The beautiful, happy family. And again, he's just so proud of you and so pleased that you are and always will be part of his family, and he will always be watching over you with love. And he's with you more than you know. So watch out for little things in your day that might be meaningful. It might be a symbol. It might be a bird. It might be a word, words of a song. And these things, the symbols that come to you can come from a lot of different places. It might be a number. You might see it on a number plate or on a house number, or it might be like a theme, or just something that's meaningful between the two of you. You will start to see it in your daily life. So it could be, I don't know, a particular kind of a car, or just anything, a particular type of flower, something that's meaningful. And then you'll start to see it repeated in your daily life. And you could read about it, or you could see it in real life, or it might be on a YouTube video that you see. Go back and look at the cards and see the images in the cards. He's always communicating with you. And pretty much what those touches and those symbols mean, it means I'm with you and I love you always. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty. Aroha. Hello, hello. Margaret Lamondo. Hello, how are you, Margaret? Please tell us, will we be able to move from the state we're currently in? We just feel awful here. Oh, Margaret, I know, and it's felt around the world. It's felt around the world, I have to say. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's selfishness or what it is. Energy, trust. I think people are sometimes trusting the wrong people. People are manipulated. But this is a very positive card for me. And this energy, I think, is that this is like a righteousness rising up. People are fed up with having to watch what we say, to pretend words mean something other than what they mean. I mean, politicians calling each other Nazis and saying that they're something about genocide, it's just ridiculous. The people are going to rise up against this, and we need to just trust humanity. Refuge. We need to look after each other. Even those whose ideas we do not like, they need to be free to express them in a way that is not inciting violence. And this is the problem, I think. I understand that our American friends, freedom of speech is one of the cornerstones of your democracy. However, there has to be a limit. When that freedom of speech is inciting violence and causing people to be murdered in the streets, I mean, there has to be a limit. And we don't want to go too far the other way either, like in the UK, where if you say something slightly off colour against certain groups, then you could be put in jail for 3 years. There has to be a happy medium. And look at that. Peace. Margaret, you said, will we be able to move on from the state we're currently in? Yes. Peace is possible. And look at that. the power. It's the power of the people. And look at that. Spirit is here to protect us. And we need to protect each other. Even those that disagree with us. We need to go back to polite conversation and polite debate, and everybody allowing to have their own viewpoint, but not to the extent that it causes violence. And look at that. Magic. Playfulness. Joy will return. We need to take courage, because there are some choppy waters ahead, but be patient, because on reflection, look at that. Purification. This rhetoric will wash away. People are not going to put up with it, and things will get better. It's not going to be immediate though, but ultimately, look at that. Peace will reign. Wow. Thank you for asking that question, Margaret. I really like the way that you phrased it, because you've helped me to tap into the energy. And we all just have to look after ourselves, I think. Look after ourselves and look after each other. And don't give power to those that are not to be trusted. There's a lot of propaganda techniques that have brainwashed some people. But I think the good, genuine, ordinary people are seeing through that now. Alrighty. So hello to everybody that's just joined. Lady of the Lake. I think Twitter started a lot of people sprouting hate. I've never been on it. I think, Lady of the Lake, it depends. I think there's hate on all platforms. And then on Twitter, there's a lot of good things as well. So I don't know that we can blame a particular platform. But of course, it gets amplified, because some person sitting in their basement can have 100,000 eyes on their stuff, you know. Ava Winters, hello. Hello, Dillygaff. Tracy, hi. Elaine. Thank you, everybody that's joined us. I will be going through the questions. Bettina, thank you for the SIP info. Oh, my absolute pleasure. And her name is Suzanne Giesman, and she's a very talented medium. She was a commander in the Navy. I believe it was the Navy, or was she in the Air Force? I can't remember. A military lady. Thank you for finding the meditation link there, Munchie. Yeah, I just wanted to find the one that says Sip of the Divine, because that's, otherwise it can be overwhelming for people, especially if they don't meditate, or yeah, here we go. I'm gonna save this one. And I think we need to connect. Let me type this in. We need to connect with the spiritual. Of the 2-minute meditation. Because if you have any sort of connection with God, spirit, the universe, angels, you wouldn't even think of doing the evil, terrible things that have been happening in our world. Lady of the Lake, can I pull cards for William and Catherine? I certainly can. I'm just going to go back up my questions list, and I got a bit distracted. Okay. Answering the questions in the order in which they were asked. Aroha, could I get a reading from my mother Eileen, who passed, 8491. Absolutely, Aroha. Absolutely. I'm getting this is the wrong deck. She wants a different deck. Okay. This one. This one is the Time Traveler's Oracle. Message for Aroha from Eileen. Boundaries. Interesting. You need to set boundaries and protect your energy. Order. Get some order in your life. If there's something in your life that's a little chaotic, a little overwhelming, Mum is just saying, try and get some order in your life. Oh, synergy. That's a beautiful card. That's about enjoying our lives, but in a way that is not draining us too much. It's about having joy, working well with others. The truth is, she couldn't love you any more than she does. The purpose in your life is to be strong, and I'm getting the center of the family, keeping the family together. It's almost that you don't know just how much you mean to the family. You're this incredible force. Yeah, your purpose is also, I'm getting very much love and peace. Joy. She wants you to have fun. Let loose a little bit more. Have a bit more fun. You're always doing things for other people. Oh, chaos. In this world, there might be chaos, but you will find peace. And please, have some playful times. Have fun. Isn't that what she said before? Something down here. I thought there was something about playful. Am I going mad? Maybe it was the joy card. Oh, I don't see it. Maybe I just got it intuitively. This playful, having fun is a very important aspect of what her message is. Let's see. I always like to read with different decks, because then when the messages repeat, it's very helpful. Flow. Go in with the flow. Retreat. That's giving yourself time for healing, for just looking after yourself. Not overdoing it. Not overdoing it. Oh, that other deck. Oh, this other deck is calling me. Whoa. Again, she misses you and she's always with you. Wow. Family. I got earlier that family was really important. I think family is really important to her, but that was the center card, the center of the family, the center of the universe card. Seeds of power. She's so proud of how you're guiding younger generations. And look at that. Rest and sleep easy. Rest and sleep easy, because she's watching over you, guiding you and protecting you, and she's so proud of you. Wow. What a beautiful message. Bettina, in response to the previous reading, yes, it resonates. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Teresa, Idaho, be a lady. Today would have been my 38th wedding anniversary. Sadly, my husband died 10 years ago from ALS. Please tell him that I love him and miss him terribly. Oh, Teresa. He knows that already, of course. You can talk to him anytime. You don't need me as an intermediary. You might not be able to tell exactly what his messages are to you. Know that he's always with you. He's always guiding you. He's always protecting you. Yeah. Now, ALS is a very, very difficult disease. We've had somebody pass from that in our family, and that's very difficult. So, and happy wedding anniversary, Teresa's hubby in spirit. 10 years, oof, that's a long time. The truth is, he always loved you, and he always will. Death cannot separate him from you or his love for you. Higher consciousness. He lives now as consciousness, and know that he's always with you. He's always communicating with you, especially when things seem chaotic. Just take a time, just take a breath. Focus, take a breath. And he's right there with you. He's right there with you. His time with you was the best time of his life. It was an adventure. But now, oh no. Now this is about transcending the earthly plane. His love for you transcended the earthly plane, and look at that. Love. His love for you will be there always and forever. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your inner knowing, and be free to love again. It doesn't mean that you loved him any less. You brought him such great joy. Oh, unexpected. This is a happy card. She's got a smile on her face. Expect the unexpected, because he's got some surprises in store for you. Oh, ideas. When you get an idea in your mind, sometimes that's him just communicating with you, putting a thought into your mind. He's there always. He's protecting you, and he's so grateful, having had you in his life for so long. You gave him courage, and you were his strength. Wow. And now he's saying, take courage. He will be your strength from the other side. Wow. He's accepted that he had to be apart from you, that he had to pass first, but he's just amazed. He's amazed. Enlightenment. Now he never fully appreciated what an incredible person you are until he passed, and now he knows even more about your soul. He's amazed. And look at that freedom. He's free from that body that betrayed him. He's free from the body that shut down. And he's flying free, and he's happy, and he's at peace, and he's watching over you, and he will protect you always. Wow. Teresa, thank you so much for being here and for asking that question. That was beautiful. Such beautiful love. Okay. Sydney Observer, talking about my previous reading. Thank you. He chose me as a puppy, and I adored him. Very grateful for the message. Oh, pleasure. Hello, Amy Redfeather. Thank you for being here. Just a Jen. This is a general comment. Love will win. I'm confident of that. But it is so hard to see through the divisive hatred online today. Yeah, and love will win. And the only thing that we can do is to keep putting out messages of love. Richa, thank you very much for the reading. Loved it. Oh, my absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here, and thank you for asking. Janet Howe, has my daughter got a twin brother in spirit? That's an interesting question. And I always used to say, I don't know if the cards can answer that, but let's have a look. Janet Howe. Does my daughter have a twin brother in spirit? Interesting. My voice is heard in the world. That to me is like the egg that the embryo develops from. And that's like, yeah, that's very much a spirit brother kind of energy to me. Let's see. Let's see. Help us see clearly the answer to this question. Create a spiral. I'm flowing with the seasons. Life is bigger than you know it. There's more to this world than you can comprehend. Hope jar. I'm full of hope and I take action. If he is, then he's certainly living through her in a way. Let's try a different deck. This is such a unique question. Let me see. Sacred Traveler, maybe? Don't know. I might have to ask a few decks. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lays great bounty. Interesting. This is all very, very positive. It's not quite giving me finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. I'm getting an intuitive yes, but I want the cards to give me more, something clearer, so that you might understand it. Try this Alice in Wonderland deck. Might not be the right deck. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have some patience. Some of these cards are upside down. Let's see what the cards have to say. Believe. Strange encounters. Wow. That's a yes card. That's a yes card. Okay. My eyes keep getting drawn to these cards. I haven't really read with them much because I find them a bit tricky to read, but this is a very interesting and unique situation. So these cards are this is like, we've got to go deep to get the answer to this question. What does this say? Even wisdom needs to rest. Interesting. Look at that. Look at that twin card. Look at that twin card. when the one you need flies close. Yes. Yes, that's a very much of a yes. Wow. I didn't even know that card was in here. Wow. Painting joy across the sky. Yes, she does. And look at him zooming around with her. He's always with her. And look at this card too. Look, the two. It's almost like one soul with two bodies, but obviously it's the opposite way around. It's two souls, and your daughter is here, and the other one is just in spirit. Wow, that's definitely twin energy. Wow, these cards are amazing. Interesting. Painting joy across the sky. It's almost like he's whizzing around protecting her. And look at this traffic light here. He's telling her when to go and when to stop. He's giving her intuitive messages all the time. Wow. And this one, look, two birds flying, twins flying. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. This is amazing. This is really, really amazing. Yes, Janet. Absolutely yes. Wow. As I've said, I've never really read with these cards because they're very, very strange. They're very strange and very unusual. But there's two birds, that's a twin. There's two bees that are a twin. There's these two, that's strange, interesting creature with a special head. That's a twin. And look at that. There's a big dragonfly and the little dragonfly. Could it be a dragonfly, it says. And look, there's dragonflies, I think, in this card here. There's another dragonfly in this card here as well. So dragonflies are a special image and motive that he is using not only to connect with her, but to communicate with you. And look at that. There's another twin card, yin and yang. In the middle of the bridge, it says. The bridge is the rainbow bridge between this world and the next. Wow. And he's there. He's so much in this world as a spirit. Wow. Wow. Janet, that was a very, very interesting question. And look at that. An absolute yes. And his communication method is with via dragonflies, the symbology of dragonflies. Thank you for asking that question. And I knew I just needed to keep looking at a different set of cards until I got the ones that he could talk through. So there you go. I hope that resonates with you and is meaningful to you, Janet. That is, I think, probably the most unusual question I've been asked. Oh. Oh, I just need to have a quick drink. Leith. Hello, Leith MacDonald. How are you? I was thinking of my mum and missing her this week. Didn't know if she was trying to say something to me. She departed in 2020. If you were thinking of her, Leith, that means she was thinking of you. Okay, so, and normally when we have that feeling, it's them trying to tell us that they miss us. Your future is full of possibility, and the weaving card is about making smart decisions to put your life in the direction in which you want it to go, knowing what you want and what you don't want. Oh, preparations, get ready for something. Get ready for something good. My hand is hurting now. I need to... Transcending. Her love for you transcends this earth. Oh, look at that. You are the center of her universe. Freedom. She wants you to know that she's free from pain, free from suffering, free from stress. And she's just there to encourage you. Oh, and look at that. Courage. Take courage when you feel like life is difficult, because she's there to encourage you. Magic. Miracles. She's opening doors for you. And look at that. Communication. You asked, was she there? Was she trying to say something to me? Absolutely. She was communicating with you. I'm your angel now. Your guardian angel. Your angel watching over you. Wow. Sending you miracles. Sending you miracles. Wow. Yeah. You are loved and you are blessed. And remember what I said about the weaving, creating the life that you want. She's there opening the doors to help you manifest dreams. Oh, freedom. Didn't we get another freedom card? What was the other card? Freedom. She's released from pain, stress, worry, and she's just enjoying watching over you. And she's so proud of you. Wow. There you go, Leith. Thank you so much for being here. Lovely to have you here. And thank you to everybody who, after last week, went on and clicked onto my Buy Me a Coffee and did me a coffee. That was very sweet, and yeah, it was very touching as to how many of you are so supportive in that way. You know, whether it's the $5 or more than $5, everybody who contributes like that, it's sort of an energy exchange. You don't obviously don't have to do it. I'm here to do it for no charge, but it's just kind of nice to have the acknowledgement. So I do appreciate you. And of course I have sent you private messages as well to thank you. Oh, these cards have got mixed up. There we go. Okay. Barbara Grace, sorry. Hi, my niece passed away this year, leaving an autistic son. Can you please tell me how he is doing? His name is Jack. Oh, Barbara Grace, sorry, so sorry to hear about your niece's passing. Let's see. Jack. This is like, it's like a cocoon. It's almost like he's insulated from the pain. He is connected with her in his imagination and in the spirit world. He still feels her love. He still feels her presence. Wow. He's an illuminated and enlightened being. Wow. Wow. Weaving. She's still very much involved in his life, in opening doors that need to be opened, in protecting him. And he still feels her presence. She's there. And I wouldn't be surprised if he could actually see her, if he could see her spirit. Healing. She's there healing him. Healing him mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah, he's very grounded. Vitality. He's going to have a good life. He's going to enjoy his life. Expansion. Spiritually, he's very expanded. And look at that. Freedom. There's a freedom about him because he's he's got the spiritual connection, the soul connection with his mother. It's a miraculous kind of connection. So he's fine. He's going to just get better and better emotionally. Yeah. He's very connected to her still, and he always will be. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. And she's there with him, and he knows it. Wow. That's very interesting. Okay. Alrighty. Gaze says, that was a beautiful, encouraging message. Oh, that's my pleasure, Gaze. My pleasure. Oh, Sydney, thank you for sending a coffee. Yeah, I've linked the Sip of the Divine meditation. That's going to help us all to be a bit more stable this week. And if you want my Buy Me a Coffee link, you can just click on my my channel name, and then you'll find in the About section there'll be my Buy Me a Coffee link. Lady of the Lake, hello, hello. Future Girl, hello, how are you? Oh. My chat jumped. Now I've got to find where I was. Janeka says, thank you. My absolute pleasure, Janeka. Elaine, it's been a bit since you've been to Alive. Hope you and your family are well. I've actually injured my wrist, Elaine, and yeah, I feel like I'm very, very slow because it's getting really sore. So I have to just be careful not to do too much of the cards, and that's why I've been doing quite a bit of the auto writing. And I've had one or two people say, I hate the auto writing, stop doing it. I'm just doing it because, well, I do enjoy doing it. Most people like it, but I'm just not able to do as much of the cards while my wrist recovers. But Tina, thank you for the sip. Pleasure. Yeah, just a Jen. What happened to the golden rule? Treat others as you'd like to be treated. Exactly. Oh, Janet Howe, thank you very much for your kind super chat. Thank you for your time and energy, Rainbow, in answering a question I've asked myself for decades. Oh, I'm so glad that it connected with you. It was a very interesting question, and as I say, I've not actually read with those cards before because they were just so strange. But it was the energy, and the interesting thing that I got is the just the energy of pure joy, pure spiritual joy. That was beautiful. Alrighty. Okay, I'm just looking for more. More questions. Elaine. Question could be two-part, but got delayed selling home due to medical issues. Do you see it happening soon? I have permit until December. Then would have to reapply. Would it be approved? Thank you. This is one of those that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to deduce the answer from the cards, but let's have a look. Firstly, sorry about your medical issues, Elaine. Sorry about your medical issues. Let's ask the cards. Let's ask the cards. Will Elaine's house sale be approved? And will it be approved soon? Look at this. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Interesting. Progress is positive, and personal goals will be achieved. So that's a very positive. That's a very positive. That looks like a big fat yes, that it'll all happen soon. These cards are... I only read these cards in one way, and I don't know why some of them got upside down. So that's looking very, very positive. Let's see. What else? The Chariot is fast-forward movement, something happening quickly, something with a good financial implications happening quickly. Charge ahead with confidence, it says. Stay strong and focused. I'm also getting, it's important to look after yourself. Look at that. Abundance. Lucky times are ahead, along with good news, success, and prosperity. I'm getting the most likely outcome, like very, very strong, that it will all happen soon. It will all happen soon. And look at that on the bottom of the card. Key. Isn't key like a key to the house? New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for you. Await for those ready to let go of the past. So moving on from the house. I'm getting very much it's going to happen. It's going to happen sooner than you think, Elaine. And it's going to be that fast-forward movement and the abundance. Lucky times are ahead, along with good news, success, and prosperity. So that sounds like a very good positive answer to me. Just a Jen says, "Oh, how are the ukulele lessons going?" Yeah, I I started ukulele lessons last week, and I had to really just go slow because of my sore wrist. But my son's girlfriend saw that we were doing ukulele lessons, and I just got the impression from her that she wanted to join in, so I invited her to join. And then my mother-in-law has joined as well, so now we ended up, my husband was doing it as well, but his wrist is too sore, he can't do it. So it's my mother-in-law, myself, and my son's girlfriend, and it's just so beautiful to watch. And my son's girlfriend, she is so enthusiastic, and she's so sweet. And so after the lesson the next day, she was saying, "Oh, our teacher said we have to practice. Can I practice with you?" So she's been encouraging me to practice, and she's doing really, really well. It's just such fun, and it's such fun to see my mother-in-law. She had the stroke in December, and so her fingers are not so nimble. But yeah, the teacher was lovely, and he just got her to strum, not to worry about how to do the chords. And the beginning she couldn't do it, but by the end of the first lesson, she went from looking sad and closed in to the end of the lesson. She had this most beautiful smile on her face, like pure joy of a like a little child getting the best gift ever on Christmas. So yeah, it's a blessing, and I've been enjoying it, but watching the others has been even more of a blessing. Alrighty. Lady of the Lake says, "A county in Wales can fly the flag outside their home, but not on a public building. I don't understand it." I don't understand it either, Lady of the Lake. That's it's your national flag. Oh dear. The politicians are, I don't know, they're weird. They're just weird. I don't know. We need to vote them out. That's what we need to do. We need to vote out these idiots. And we need a good crop of new people coming in that are just in touch with reality. Hello, Tracy. How are you? How are you? Ava Winters, hello. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Karen Coulter, hello. Lady of the Lake, can I please pull a few cards for Prince William and Princess Catherine? They've been getting a lot of hate lately. Yes, and I don't understand that either. Can't people see they're good, decent people? Okay. Princess Catherine and Prince William. I just really get the energy from them that they really are good, decent people. You know, the kind of people you'd be delighted to have in your home as guests. Inspiration. Yes, they are an inspiration. They're still an inspiration to millions. Joy. Oh, that's Princess Catherine in the trees, in the nature. And look at this. Even though there's a sort of like a forest on either side, they're secure in their knowledge. And the stag often represents a somebody who's in the spirit world, spirit guidance. So that's I'm getting is the Queen, the late Queen, watching over them. This is interesting, very much Catherine energy. Shine, hold your head up high. She's not going to let what others say influence her or impact her. She knows who she is. Acceptance. She's had to accept that, or both of them have had to accept that there will be haters, and they can't focus on that. Shelter. Both of them. Their job is to look after their children and to look after each other. And look, there's the late Queen again. Wow. Well, wildness and freedom. Let go and be. Yeah, they really can't be held back or held down by the negativity and the haters. Let go of the ties that bind. I think Catherine has felt it really greatly, but she's not going to let it affect. And look at that. In nature. Connect with nature. So this is all very much Princess Catherine. Bravery. Explore your inner wild places. I'm getting this is much more Prince William energy with the bow and the arrow. Artemis, it says. He's got a lot of spiritual allies. Her spirituality is a lot to do with her connection to nature. But Prince William, there's a warrior within him, as in, you know, somebody who keeps people safe. Oh, and look at that, the companionship card. You're not alone. They definitely are there for each other. They won't let things or people come between them, and that's their greatest strength. And look at that, harmony, perfect balance. They do balance each other out. When the one is sick, the other one holds them so that the sick one can rest. And look at this dance. It says, let your body move. So this is about them being physically well as mentally and emotionally well. They like to be active. And look how the two of them are. They're there for each other. They're so beautiful. Soulmates. But looking out and looking around, making sure that the other one is protected. And look at that balance. They balance each other out. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. The monarchy is in good hands with them. The monarchy is definitely in good hands with them. Stillness. They need to give themselves that time to rest and recover. And they do. And sometimes they get into trouble for it because people criticize them. Rhythm. Tune into the natural rhythm of life. That's interesting. That's very similar to that dance card. What did they say? Dance. Rhythm. Oh, look at that. Safety. You are held. This is them keeping their family safe, keeping each other safe, keeping the monarchy safe. Insight. Be open to enchantment. Insight. This is Prince William. He's got a very and again there's the late Queen, and this might be William and Catherine, but William has got a more bleak view of the world than Catherine does. Catherine is very lovey-dovey, sweet, ready to forgive kind of person. And then look at that passion, burning with life's passion. They're passionate for each other, and they're passionate about monarchy. And all the fingertips are glowing there, healing energy. And there's Prince William, the lion. The lion is the one of the symbols for the royal family. And there she is, the woman behind the king, the future queen, and the future king. Even looks like she's got a crown on her head. Wow. Love for each other, and love for humanity. And I think that's maybe what's missing. People are so much out to get what they can for themselves, whereas William and Catherine are the opposite. They truly are there to serve the people and to make people's lives better. What a beautiful reading. Thank you for asking that question. Okay. Jude, hello. Love your readings. Thank you, Jude. I love you being here. My mom, Catherine, passed on 7/1/18. Is she okay? Who is caring for her in our soul family? I miss her. She was 92. Does she want to tell me anything? Alrighty. 92. Catherine. Isn't that interesting? We were just reading about a Catherine, and now we're reading about another Catherine. There are no coincidences in readings. You might want to go back and re-listen to what I said about Princess Catherine, because a lot of that will apply to your mum. Dance the rainbow. That's her across the rainbow bridge, being happy, being again that energy of dance. Don't worry about me. This is my card for family, the family card. And you were asking who is caring for her in her soul family. It's the whole family, the whole soul family. They're all together. Everybody's together. And look at this. That's a card of peace. My wishes float out easily into the world. That's very much a card of peace. And of course she misses you as well. That's the card of adventure. She's having an adventure. Communication. She's always in communication with you. And what she wants you to know is that she is at peace, completely, totally, and utterly. And she is your angel. She's with you always. And I'm also getting, she is your angel, but you are her angel. So obviously she's literally your angel, and you are figuratively her angel. So basically, she views you as one of the most amazing gifts that she ever received. She's always with you, protecting you, looking after you. And let's see. Yeah. You were a great light in her life, and now you remain a great light to her after her passing. She wants you to know that she's completely at peace. The truth is, you're the center of her life. You were the center of her life. You are the center of her life. And the truth is, really, she had a fantastic life, and she lived a long and she actually lived longer than she thought she would. And it was her time to go. And look at that family. You asked who is looking after her in the soul family, and this is the same answer. The whole family. We're all together. Everyone is looking after me. And we're looking after each other. And we're watching over you and those that remain on the earth. So remember that she's constantly communicating with you, this communication card. You have not lost your connection to her. She knows when you talk to her. And she will communicate with you in symbols and messages that you can understand that it's her. You might not always know what she's saying, but you'll know that it's her. And what she's saying is, I'm 100% at peace. I love you always. And I am well. I am well, and I am protected. I'm with the soul family. So beautiful. I hope that resonated with you, Jude. For anybody, if I do a reading, if you could just let me know whether or not it resonated, that helps my energy to keep going. Okay, and I am winding down now. I'm getting very tired. And my wrist is getting quite sore. So I will do more readings, but they're going to be shorter because I need to get my wrist better. Okay. Sydney, talking about free speech that is self-monitored for respect and decency. Yeah, well, the thing is, decent people don't expect others not to be decent. Elaine says that's Princess William and Prince William and Princess Catherine have been getting a lot of horrendous bashing they don't deserve, while the Dumbhow is somewhere getting praise. I can't stand the betrayal Charles did to them, especially William. Yeah, it's a very strange world we live in, where people say the opposite of what is actually true. You know, Workshire Willie, complete opposite of what the truth is. Oh, look at Harry. He's been so good to all these charities. Complete opposite of what is true. I feel like we live in the upside down world. It's crazy. Aroha says, thank you, Rainbow. Oh, my absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure. Just a Jen, I was neutral on Charles until this week. But honestly, we don't know the whole story and maybe never will. Charles might be closer to the end than we realise. Yeah, that's the thing, Just a Jen. We don't know what the story is. I do think it was interesting that they allowed Harry to come through the front gate. But then on the other hand, afterwards I thought about it and I thought, well, if he does it openly, if Charles does it openly like that, then Harry can't go and release false details to the media. So maybe that was part of the reason for doing it that way. Okay. Yeah, is he tying up loose ends? Don't know. None of us know what's going on behind closed doors, and yeah. It is very frustrating. It is very frustrating. Margaret Lamondo, thank you for the reading. You just put hope back into my soul. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Yeah, that spirit communicating with all of us, that not to lose hope. If we lose hope, then the darkness is won, and that would be terrible. Nam, hello. Nan Blakelock. Hello, hello. Sending you love and peace. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Nan Blakelock, thank you. Enjoy this channel much. I'm American but descend from the UK. Ah, welcome, Nan. Welcome. I am originally from South Africa, then a decade or so in New Zealand, and I became a Kiwi citizen, and now I'm in Australia. Okay. And pray for unity and reconciliation for the royal family as well as our troubled nation. Yeah, isn't it interesting that it's a bit of a reflection of each other, the fractured families and then fractured nations. I don't think it's a coincidence, put it that way. Nan, your mother Lou passed 4/5/25. Let's see what Lou has to say for Nan. Nan Blakelock. 4/5/25. That's really fresh. I'll send you my love and condolences, Nan. That is really fresh. Let's see what Lou has to say. Lou. Higher consciousness. I know more than you do. Oh dear. I'm getting very much. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful here. You won't believe it. You won't believe it's just amazing. Flexibility. It's much better than you. It's much more incredible than you could ever imagine. Let's try this other deck. I'm just getting that she's got a sense of wonder about the whole thing. Growth. She's learned so much. Renewal. She's been renewed in spirit, and look at that. Transmutation. Her life force energy has just moved from one realm to the next. It's been a transformative process, full of joy. And what she hopes for you is joy as well. And just look at the symbology on these cards. Butterfly, phoenix, hummingbird. These might be really significant in messages that she continues to share with you. And you don't need to know exactly what she's saying. Every time you see, if it's a hummingbird, the connection is love. We are still connected. I love you now. I always have loved you, and I always will love you. And you bring joy to my soul. Wow. She's in awe of where she is and how beautiful it is. Beautiful in the sense of just the pure love. Interesting. Thank you, Nan. Night, Tracy. Thank you for being here. Okay. Just a Jen, that's so cool to have a spiritual twin. We might read more on that on another day. Bye, Sia. Love you. Hello, Martha. Driving and listening. Oh, you shouldn't be sending messages when you're driving, Martha. Be careful. Sending you love and blessings, lovely. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my chat jumped. Let me find Martha's message again. Okay. Simply Sally, hello. You'd like to ask for a reading, but you cannot decide which loved one to ask about. Okay. Let's just do a general reading for you then, shall we, Simply Sally? Simply Sally. Oh, flowers. Is there anyone in your in spirit in your family that's likes those flowers? I think those are called gerberas. They're like daisies, but with different layers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Ooh. Transformation. Reach out for the power, strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. And here's the moon card. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm not sure if that reminds you of anyone. And look at that, success. Success is in your future. Wow, and stability. Generosity. Didn't the first one talk about generosity? Be generous. Be generous. Generosity. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. And there's a generosity card. Maple spirit, it says. And this generosity might also be about being generous to yourself. Give yourself a chance to nurture yourself, have fun, enjoy life, move in the direction you want to move in, have new experiences. But isn't that interesting? And this one also, success and success. Success is yours. Success is yours. Wow. You have a group of people watching over you. That is so beautiful, beautiful, Sally. And that might be why you couldn't pick one person, because you have a group of ancestors watching over you. So that's possibly why you couldn't pick one. Janet Howe. Wow, thank you so much for the clarification, Rainbow. I was told I was expecting twins, but only had my daughter. I have needed an answer for 48 years. You have made me so happy. Thank you. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet, I'm so pleased. Yeah, I didn't know what the situation was, obviously, when you asked the question. But yes, and he is zooming around like like a 3-year-old. You know how happy 3-year-olds can be. And I don't know if you named him, but you can talk to him because he hears you. And if it will make you feel more comfortable, give him a name, whatever first name comes into your mind. If you didn't already name him, that's fine, and you can talk to him. Beautiful. Varushka, how are you? My brother Chris passed on 28th of November 2024. Oh, so sorry, lovely. May I ask him, will justice be done for him? Okay. Let's see. Again, that might be tricky for the cards to answer because that depends on the free will of other people, and I can't read on the free will of other people without their permission. So, you know, it might depend on whoever is involved in trying to obtain justice. But let's just have a read. Varushka. Communication. Interesting. That to me is that something is going to come out. People will know what happened. Protection. He wants you to look after himself, after yourself. Trust. Have trust and faith. There's the light. That's him as an angel watching over you. And he's at peace. So I'm getting very much here. Earthly justice doesn't really matter to him because he's at peace. And you need to be strong whether or not justice happens. And the truth is, getting justice is not going to change what has happened. And don't let your peace and power be stolen by focusing too much on that aspect. Oh, look at there. There's a focus card. Focus rather on his love for you. Magic. He's in a magic place now. It does not really matter to him. He's at peace and he can rest easy. The truth is, he doesn't want you to be held back by the whole situation, and he hopes for you to have peace. Trust. Yeah, trust. And look, there's the focus card again. Try not to focus on it too much. Wisdom. The people that are important know the truth. Look there, there's another magic card. Yeah, he just wants you to have a life filled with joy and magic and fun, and not be held back by the heavy energy of what cannot be changed. Wow. That's beautiful. He's really incredible. Yeah, very, very forgiving soul. Very kind soul. He just wants the best life for you. And living in that time when the bad things happened might not be the best for you. Barbara Grace, thank you very much for that reading. I have been so worried about him because he's non-verbal. Will he ever speak? I would hesitate to put an answer onto that question, Barbara Grace. I don't know. Let me just pull a card. Magic. You never know. You never know what miracles might happen. Strength. Stay strong. He is strong. Energy. His energy will speak for him. Yeah. I don't know if he will speak verbally. But he lives in an enchanted, magical world. So, yeah. It's difficult to say. And I would never want to say no to a question like that. Then people might stop trying to help him speak. And then I wouldn't want to say yes. And then if it doesn't happen, then people get upset. So I think it's more so about him being able to improve his communication. And that is a definite yes. He will be able to improve his communication. Whether it amounts to actual being verbal, I'm not. His energy is one of being able to communicate. That's all I know. Barbara Grace, I love your auto writing. It's like energy is guiding your hand. Thank you so much, Barbara Grace. And the last one I did with my guides, if you haven't seen it, about Charlie Kirk. I didn't read Charlie Kirk's energy. That would be intrusive after he's suffered the trauma. But I read my guides, and they were so quick that I was actually just channeling words. I could only write down a word here and there because they were so quick. Okay. Bye, Sydney. Have a great day. Elaine says, thank you so much, Rainbow. Because of everything medical at once, I was concerned it wouldn't happen in time. Now I feel better. Oh, thank you, Elaine. I hope it all works out for you. And I trust the cards. And if something like that does fall through, it's really important to trust that something better will come along. So Leith says, thank you very much for the message from my mum. It was lovely to hear from Mum. They were words she would have used, so I know it was her. Thank you again. Oh, thank you so much, Leith. And when I'm reading, I do go into somewhat of a trance. So when I'm doing the reading, often I don't even know what I've said. I have to go back and listen to it if I want to know what I said. So, Just a Jen, it makes me happy that the late Queen is watching over them. Yes, of course. Of course she is, Just a Jen, but it's nice to have the confirmation, isn't it? Janet Howe. It's nearly 1 a.m. here in England, so I must get up the wooden hills to Bedfordshire. So night night. God bless. Sending much love to all. Have a happy weekend. Oh, bye, Janet. Have a good night. Oh, sorry, Elaine. You need to go due to pain. I don't know if you're still here, Elaine. Something that helped my son greatly with his pain, and it's not going to work for everybody, but hypnotherapy. And even if you find hypnotherapy on YouTube, pain relieving hypnotherapy, it might help. It might not help, but it might help. So there you go. Jude says, thank you, Rainbow. I'm glad Mum is at peace. Oh, yes, absolutely. I was her only child and cared for her during her last 5 years on Earth. We were very close and hope to see her again one day. You don't need to hope, Jude. It's absolutely written in stone that you will see her. And she's saving a place there for you. And it's not going to be any time soon. But when it is your time, she will be there waiting. Barbara Grace. Harry went in the visitor's entrance, not the entrance for family visiting dignitaries. He was well and truly put in his place. Also, the meeting was short and sweet. Oh, not so sweet. I suspect he was told what was expected of him. I suspect, actually, that King Charles would have told him something that might be something that's fake and nobody else knows about. So if it comes out in the press anywhere, then he knows that his son betrayed him. That's what I'm thinking. You know, whatever you might say about Charles, he is pretty canny. So that's what I suspect. Maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe that's what I would have done. But I like to think that's what Charles did. Gave him a little piece of fake news that is not available anywhere else. And only Charles knows it. Or maybe William also knows it. Maybe the Queen Camilla also knows it. But it's not out there. So if it comes out into the public domain, there's no way it could have come from anybody else. That's what I think. Simply Sally says, oh, thank you, Rainbow. I'm in tears. Oh, thank you. The message rings true for me in my life right now. Many blessings upon you. Oh, thank you, Simply Sally. I'm so pleased. And wishing you love and blessings. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for giving me that feedback. Yeah, and sometimes you don't know who to ask about because there's a more important message. Put it that way. Kate Pennington. Is there a message from my dear friend Claire for me, please? Let me have a look, Kate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you here. Okay. Claire. Oh, she's communicating with you. Claire is communicating with you. So whatever symbol, inside joke, song you both used to like, watch out for that. The truth is, you can never ever be separated from her because you're connected spiritually at a soul level, and she wants you to know that she is 100% at peace. She also wants you to know to always trust your instinct, because part of the way that she communicates with you is she will maybe put a thought or an idea into your mind or just a feeling in your heart, and that will be her. That will be her talking to you. Ooh, activation. This is, you're about to blossom, transcending. Yeah, her love for you transcends the physical realm. Oh, and she's your angel that watches over you and protects you. And she also wants you to know that you're more powerful than you know. You're an amazing, incredible human being. And ultimately, she just sends you love. She just wants you to know how much she loved you. And look at this. Playfulness. Have some fun. Have some fun, my friend. Have some fun. Do some things, some fun things in honor of me. That's the best way that you can honor her, is to live a life that you enjoy, and you give yourself a chance to just play a little bit, have fun in your life. There you go. So beautiful. Varushka says, thank you so much. I'm grateful to you. Oh, my pleasure, Varushka. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's God, Spirit, my guides that help me with this. It's not me. It's, yeah, it truly is God. And whatever God you believe in, I believe God truly is love. Okay. Surya, not sure what you mean. Naveen, 2404, 1989, business growth. I don't know what that means. Nan Blakelock, thank you so much for contacting my mother. The reading made me so happy. Oh, I'm so pleased, Nan. I do love your auto writing also. Hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, thank you very much, Nan Blakelock. Yeah, it's just it's an injury, so it needs a bit of time to heal, but I'm sure it will heal. Barbara Grace, yes, you are right about Charles. There's no way Harry's wife will be able to shut up. It will come out. He goes straight home and tells her everything, and the news Charles gave him is false, fake. Yeah, I get the very strong intuition about that, Barbara. Charles told him something false, something fake, something made up to test his loyalty, and Harry's not going to be able to pass the test. And I actually wonder if the idea of that came from Prince William. Because Prince William knows his brother. He's not blinded by a father's love. Kate Pennington says, thank you, dear Rainbow. The reading was just like my friend Claire. Oh, thank you so much. She was an angel on earth and now an angel in heaven, I believe. Thank you, it means so much to me. Oh, thank you for clarifying that, Kate. Oh, yes, there was a lot of love. Okay, Surya, I don't understand your question, but I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for you and leave the interpretation to you. Oh, there we go. Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on a spiritual journey and abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you with good news, success, and prosperity. So that's beautiful and positive message. All right, people, my wrist is really sore, so I'm going to pull a few cards just for all of us, for our community, and send you on your way. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for always watching my videos. Commenting on my videos is the best way that you can help and support me. Even if you just leave an emoji, it really, really does help out. So if you don't normally watch my other videos, please go through and watch them. If you can even play them in the background till the end, and then leave a comment. Look at that. Strength. Know your strength. And your strength is love, basically. Doing the right thing just because you can. Helping other people just because you can. Being kind just because you can. That is your strength. And the lioness, that's that's actually my spirit animal. But the lioness is very much also reminds me of the late Queen Elizabeth. New beginnings. Take a fresh look at life. Where have you come stagnant in your life? Where have you just doing the same old, same old? Where can you be a better person or have more fun or create joy in your life? Just have a look at that. Let go of ties that bind. Don't be held back by negative thoughts, I'll give you a good example of bad experiences. So when I was 6 years old, I was our school was putting on a play. It was a Christmas play, and we practiced the whole year for the Christmas play. And you were either in the play or you were in the choir. And I auditioned and I got into the choir. And so for the whole year, I practiced with the choir. And about 3 weeks before the concert, the choir mistress made all of us sing individually. And then she said to me, It's you making the choir sound terrible. You're out of the choir. And then I went to the people who were running the play, and I said, can I be in the play? And they said, no, you can't, because you haven't come to the rehearsals. And I said, well, I went to all the choir rehearsals, and now she said I can't be in the choir. And the teacher said, well, you can't be in the play. I asked if I could be a sheep in the play. No. I asked if I could be a rock. Just put me on the stage so I could be a rock while everybody else did their thing. And the teacher said no. And so that was that was my singing experience at 6 years old, and my experience of rejection. And so since then, for another 49 years, I never sung. I did not want to sing. My husband encouraged me a little bit to sing, but that was my experience. And this is the rebirth and letting go of ties that bind. That was my story to myself about singing. I can't sing. I make things sound terrible. And then at the beginning of this year, well, last year, my husband, he's always been a singer. He's always been in choirs. And I went to a Christmas carols that his choir was putting on. And then the choir lady in charge of his choir said, oh, everybody's welcome and you don't have to audition. And then the beginning of this year, I said to him, I heard what Rhonda said about not having to audition. I think I'm going to come to your choir. And he was stunned. He was like, okay, I thought you didn't like to sing. And I said to him, no, I'm going to come and give it a go. And that was in February this year. And it was the most beautiful, relaxing, enjoyable thing that I've experienced. So now I've been in the choir for just a few months, but I absolutely love it. So this is about letting go of ties that bind. The tie that bound me was that teacher telling me that I sounded terrible and I couldn't sing. So I rewrote my story this year. And I went to the choir, and I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. And yeah, my husband says my singing is very, very beautiful. So, of course, he has to say that. But this is what letting go of ties that bind is all about. What story is there in your life that is a repeated story, or a repeated thing that you take offense over, or that upsets you, or that limits you, or that stops you from experiencing life in its full joy, that you can rewrite that story. And I'm going to pull a spirit animal for us all for the week. Whew. So yeah, it just annoys me that it took me that long to work out that I didn't have to be held back by that. And we'll take the bottom of the deck card here. Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past. That was those ties that bind. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. There we go. Wow. We all need to let go of what is holding us back. And then we can enjoy our lives more, but we can also inspire others. Wow. How beautiful is that? And then since I've been at this choir, we did a free concert in the City Hall. So the choir, obviously the powers that be had arranged it. And there was something like 2,000 people that came and enjoyed our singing. And I was on stage with this choir, singing these songs, having the greatest time of my life, seeing all these people coming for a free concert. There were a lot of old people, there were a lot of disabled people in their different wheelchairs, and people with their carers, and just incredible businessmen and women coming in their suits, tradespeople. You could see them in their sort of their tradie kind of gear. All sorts of people just coming in and sitting for 1 hour listening to us sing. And yeah, that's what it's about. Letting go of things that hold you back, so that you can live a more fulfilled life, and that you can bring joy and hope to others and inspire others. So remember, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and it's not so much the experience that we have, but how we handle it. And I'm embarrassed to say that it took me 49 years to get over it, but it did. But it's just an example of how something can hold us back until we choose a different path, until we choose a different story for our lives. Yeah, don't give others that power over you. All right, my lovely people. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Thank you for being here today. Thank you to everybody who watches all my videos and comments, and even with just an emoji, it really, really helps out the channel. And I appreciate when you watch my other videos, because that helps YouTube show my channel to other people. And to the people that have booked my paid readings, I will get onto those and do those for you probably by the end of the weekend. So I really appreciate your support in that regard. Sending you love and blessings now and always, and may the angels